Welcome back to the channel. We have another, Allison, you and I have been, I think we just posted 2 episodes of Special Force Reaction.
So I'm sad to have missed. Yeah, I'm sad to have missed it.
But we've both been traveling for work, so it's been difficult. So we're back in it.
Yeah, but we should also, is this going to post before we have a meeting with McKelty?
No.
Dang it.
Oh, no, it will. We're doing a collaboration with McKelty and Tony on Monday. But I don't know if it's going to be on their channel or our channel. One of the channels.
I hope it's on both channels.
Yeah. So
what should I wear?
I don't know. Let's do Special Forces, okay?
My biggest achievement in football is playing in the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos. To have success at the highest level in the NFL, you have to be mentally tough and physically strong.
Did you know Eric Decker was on this?
Yeah, remember we talked about Black and Decker? Him and Demaryius Thomas? They were like with Peyton Manning. They were incredible.
So what's he doing on this show? What did he do wrong?
He didn't do anything wrong. He retired, and my guess is he's wanting a competitive outlet.
Okay.
He went from being like an incredible wide receiver, all-star.
He's a wide receiver.
So now he's just moping around his kitchen barefoot, and I think he probably is looking for a little excitement.
Okay.
You both work from home?
I don't really work. She's the sugar mama.
Sugar mama?
Sugar mama.
Yeah, that girl.
I do think it's a mistake. Just as a total side note, I know this episode is going to be about Eric Decker. I do think it's a major mistake to be his age and fully retired. Like psychologically, emotionally, not good. Like he has to do something. The idea of just for anybody to stop working and then just sit there and enjoy the fruits of your labor for whatever he's going to live another 40 years is going to just lead to depression. If you remove all the anxiety and all the distress and all the discomfort out of your life, it is a recipe for a disaster. What creates distress and anxiety is things that you care about. And so if you remove all the distress and all the anxiety, you by default are removing the things that you care about. And so all of a sudden you're moving through your life and you wake up in the morning and you go, oh my God, most of the things I do, I don't actually care about them.
Shuffle, control. It's momentum with coordination. Right now, you're like a demented yucca plant.
You're a demented yucca plant?
I don't understand the analogy.
Keep it going, number 2.
Last team, you're there.
Good job, Bree.
Well done, she killed it. She looked better than Randall Cobb, the demented yucca plant.
I feel like she keeps impressing.
Mm-hmm.
I have this stigma of being a TikToker, but there is more to me than just my looks.
I wish I got to say that.
I know, I was thinking the exact same thing. I would love to just be like, look, I know I'm a...
Peace.
Just a fine ass, but I actually got a brain too.
And there's more to me.
Good momentum, keep shuffle your stepping, that's why you bounce. Good! Keep going, number 4.
Let's get him in your face. Good effort.
Cody's killing the game on this. Has he not passed anything?
Yes, he left a dead body on the side.
All right, but he has shown up athletically in an excellent way.
Cody sympathizer.
Oh dear, we have a cluster already.
Fearful to fail.
Yeah.
Being cut later in my career, it was easier to retire.
So he retired before he should have?
I don't know. I don't know his. I don't know the history as far as I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking. I mean, I understand sometimes I wonder if they're conjuring up psychological issues. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? But I know that he was very successful with the Broncos, and I think he went to the Jets. I don't think he was as successful there. And I guess maybe he didn't want to get cut, so he quit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Depression, anxiety.
What created that depression and sadness?
Taking the locker room away, being in isolation, and questioning who I am.
It's an interesting thing. There's sort of 2 things going on, from a psychological standpoint. The one is, okay, him getting depressed after such a career full of highs and then losing his life's purpose, or at least how he defined his life's purpose for so long, makes sense. And then, like I said before, if you transition from that to nothing, it's a recipe for disaster. He had so much money, or he has so much money, he's not forced to put himself out there, and that leads to apathy and depression. That's one thing. The other thing, just as a side note, is it's wild to me that the NFL doesn't have any kind of well-established pipeline for getting these athletes integrated back into society. You know what I mean? It's like someone comes out of the military, they've been deployed. There's, I think, not enough, but there is some support systems for helping veterans figure out how you operate in society. If you think about professional athletes, yeah, a lot of times they have a lot of resources financially, but, Eric Decker, let's just say he retired at 36. Most people have been building a career professionally since they're 20, right? That's 16 years that he wasn't really building a brand or a reputation outside of a game that he can no longer play. So he goes into the workforce. What's he supposed to do? He's got zero skills, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Needs a transition plan.
Yeah, the NFL should have a strategy.
I think you should propose it.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly a need for it, in my opinion. It's like that, coupled with the CTE issues. Like, there is a sense that the NFL doesn't put enough focus on the well-being of the players.
I've been there. We all want to do it, but sometimes you got to reach out.
Yeah.
You've got to let it out. If you don't let it out, no one will ever know.
I feel like he screams at them and abuses them, and then he's like, don't hold it in. Mm-hmm. But they're like, I'm scared. I don't care if you're scared.
Shut the fuck up. I love you.
You know what? You got to talk about it. It's like, no, what?
Yeah, with you?
This is crazy.
Yeah. Back when Freud was working, they thought that schizophrenia was created by hysterical mothers, and they defined hysterical mothers as mothers that were essentially, borderline. They would be super reactive, super intense, verbally abusive, and then love you, back and forth. And they thought that created schizophrenia. It doesn't, but that's what it's reminding me of here, is he's a hysterical mom.
How was that?
It was good. I think just trying to motivate me.
Just let me know what I can do.
It's interesting, though, the relationship between the two of them.
What?
Well, he just had this kind of emotional, or, probably uncomfortable expression of emotion when he was talking to the guys, right? And then his wife asks, how was that? And he minimizes the interaction. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's because of the cameras, or if I wonder if he doesn't share with her.
Mm-hmm.
Go on then, cruel women on you! Get your feet!
This is like so crazy.
Imagine me having to go up against Eric Decker, even though he's 6 years retired. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start.
I've seen you play rugby. Remember in college?
That's rude.
You were not a threat. I love you to death. You were not a threat.
Broke my nose.
You okay?
I don't know.
Do you think the NFL players were like, oh, we're going to dominate this, and then went too hard? And then Chrissy's just like, pass me the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, they maybe a little bit too much intensity there. I will say it does seem like a sort of a stupid game to have. I get that the 30-year-old's doing it, but Cody Brown is almost 60 years old. The other lady, the soccer player, is 60 years old. I mean, some of these people are a little bit. Well, she did the best job because she got thrown. It was positioning.
Well, I feel like that was the thing. Like, she was smart about it versus trying to be all muscly.
She had the luxury to be smart about it because somebody else was being muscly. Right? If everybody plays smart ball, then no one gets the actual ball.
People going in and just kicking people?
That was, yes.
Why? That feels unsafe.
Yeah, I'm concerned that we can't inflict any more punishment on that hip. I don't think we can really safely let you carry on.
I feel like this doctor's a little bit on the doom and gloom side. He just sends everybody home.
I just don't understand what the evidence is.
Right.
Like, remember that like someone was coughing and he was like made some weird thing up and I was like,
it was an allergy and you were like, how does he know it's an allergy?
I swear.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but
What?
you sure you don't want to stay?
Yeah, we're going.
Wait, she's going too?
maybe she was doing it for him.
What do you think about that?
I think she maybe was doing it to help him because she has a career. So maybe she was like doing it for him, you know?
I'm not sure what I think about that. Does that seem healthy to you?
Her heart wasn't in it. I don't know. We don't know the backstory.
It's an interesting thing because like if let's just say you and I were there and I had to leave early, I think I would tell you to stay. But she was like, I'm going with you, and he was like, you sure? Come on.
He said, do you want to think about it overnight? He said that to her.
But he wasn't saying no, you have to finish it. Right? I wonder if she's so, because I thought it was weird when he came back from that emotional meeting and she's like, how did it go? And he was like, it's fine. Like, I just wonder if maybe I'm curious with the dynamic. Maybe she's very sensitive or so super supportive, so he feels like he has to be strong, otherwise she'll be over the top supportive. If I was the therapist, I'd have lots of questions about like what's the dynamic? You know what I mean? Does she feel guilty about still having something and he doesn't?
It's gonna blow!
Next time.
How do we get these people on our show? Wouldn't you love to interview them? Like, I'd like to hear them. I'd like to talk through that decision.
Yeah.